So I just tried recording this video previously and I've already cried, and I have a feeling that if I try recording it, I'm gonna cry all over again. But I need to rant. I need to let this out. Because I know that my husband's gonna be there for me, but it's not the same. And I know I'm being a crybaby. I know I am. And I know at the same time, like, I have a reason to cry. I have a perfectly good reason to. But at the same time, I know that there's people out there who are going through so much worse than I am. Anyways, so for you guys who know, I know in a previous video I mentioned, I kind of gave a quick, not even a quick, I gave a summary of what my health journey has been. And how back in 2022, I got a birth control injection just to see whether or not the pain that I had been suffering with was caused or was due to hormones and a hormone imbalance or something like that. And even with the injection, I was going through a lot of pain, but then I stopped getting my period. So I'm so sorry for any guys who are watching this, or if you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to watch this video. But so I stopped getting my period. Haven't had it since the last one I had it was November 2022. So I haven't had a period since then, but I get the cramps and I get the pain still, so obviously that wasn't it. I started seeing a new gynecologist recently, and she is the sweetest person there is. So whatever I'm gonna say from now until the end of the video, it's nothing against her. I promise you it is not, because I know she's trying her hardest for such a weird situation. She tried to put me on a diet to see whether or not that would help, and it didn't. I was still in pain even when I was following the diet, so I kind of threw it out the window. And I was so annoyed because I was just like, I'm putting myself through even more of a stressful situation with trying to figure out what I can and cannot eat. And yet I'm still in pain. So I gave up because I was like, if I'm still going to be in pain, then whatever. Like, I've still been trying to eat a lot healthier than I used to be. Seeing if anything helps. And honestly, like, nothing's been helping. Pain medication doesn't work. It gets me sleepy sometimes, but pain is still there. Anyway, so I just got off the phone with my gynecologist. I had a Zoom meeting with her, or a Zoom appointment, and so I got ultrasounds done about a month or so ago. She said that everything looked fine. When you know something is wrong, everything being fine is not a good answer. Because all you want is to just know what's going on, because then you can fix it. Or at least you can know what's causing it. But when everything comes out fine, normal, then you still have no answers. Anyways, so she then tells me she's going to go ahead and refer me to a pain management, which I've never seen, so we'll see. I'm going to get a biopsy done of my uterus, because she also has no idea why I still haven't gotten my period, so I'm going to get even more labs. And I'm so tired of being poked. I've gotten poked so many times for the past year. It's ridiculous. I got into the hospital multiple times because of the pain, and nothing helps. And then she tells me, and again, not in like a rude way, she was just being a doctor, and I understood her, and I don't blame her at all. But basically she said, if nothing else works, we might need to look into getting a hysterectomy done or getting my uterus removed, unless it's the same thing. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. And that just broke me, because ever since I was 13, I was told by my doctors that having children came with a very high risk because of my medical history, not just for me, but for the child. And when I was 13, I was like, I'm fine with it. But when all you want to do is know what it feels like to have a human being growing inside of you, and when that is taken away from you, because you don't even have the ability to have kids, it's heartbreaking. It really is. And obviously, if you get a hysterectomy, then that flies out the window even more. Uterus flies out the window even more. And I haven't even told my husband yet. And I know I'm going to get someone saying, why haven't you told your husband? Because I don't know how to tell him this. He's such a supportive husband. He's told me multiple times, it's okay, we can't have kids. It's okay, we can adopt, we can foster. And I love him for that. But I really wanted to have at least one. At least one. That I call my own. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that. Anyways, I just wanted to come on here and again rant a little bit about what's going on. And if you guys are believers, or even if you're not, please pray for me. Please just pray for me, because I need it. I need that prayer. I need your love.